What's going on, guys? This is Trice here with SportStop.com, and today we're doing a side-by-side comparison on STX's hammer and the new Hammer 500. Let's go ahead and compare these two for you. Alright guys, so right here I'm going to do a quick side-by-side comparison between the STX hammer and the new STX Hammer 500. Let's get into it. First thing you're going to notice, the face shape. The hammer had a really nice wide face shape, which is awesome for defense, especially when you're looking at making interceptions. But sometimes, because it's so wide, the ball just kind of flopped around in there. You really couldn't have much control, and STX took that into consideration, and they gave you a slightly more pinched face shape here to really aid in the ball control for those guys that like to cradle. Stylistically, there's plenty of changes. Let me get this focused so you can see what I'm talking about. So on the throat of the original hammer, you had some texture here, you had some cutouts, but you can visibly see the difference between the two throats. They've made this one just a little beefier. When we look at the sidewalls, they still have the iconic 3 brace like the original hammer here, but they've shifted it down just slightly. So if I pair these together, you'll notice this window on your hammer is slightly longer than the window here on the new Hammer 500, and that's looking at gaining some durability and stiffness in the sidewall of the head. They've also added this kind of fin looking piece here to help grab with checks that wasn't on the original. A big change is when I flip it over to the back. So let's see here. This is the Hammer 500, and it has the speed scoop. So this is a nice rounded scoop, and this is the original hammer. It's got a little bit more of a point to it, and when I try to show them, I'll try to show them this way. You can see that they're almost the same profile, but on this one here, the hammer, it's far more pointed in the center than the new Hammer 500 with the speed scoop. And then on top of that, the speed scoop has this indentation here for your top string to ride in, whereas the hammer originally only had this groove that did help, but not near as much as the new speed scoop is going to. On top of that, they've got the adjustments to the braces in the sidewall here on the Hammer 500 as compared to the original hammer that had the cutouts. The Hammer 500 is a stiffer head with higher durability ratings, but it comes in at a lighter weight than the original hammer. If you take a look in the corner here, I'll show you the two on the scale, starting with the hammer and then the Hammer 500. Both fantastic heads. This just happens to be, the hammer happens to be the predecessor, so of course the Hammer 500 is going to be the step up, you know, the newest guy on the block. So, but that's just your quick side-by-side comparison between the hammer and the Hammer 500. Both are U-specs, both have the dual screw hole on the backside. Again, both fantastic heads. Defense heads, so they're geared for that high pocket. Alright, so I hope you liked the comparison between the original hammer and the new Hammer 500 from STX. Just a quick comparison to show you guys the differences, but if you did like the video, go ahead and throw me a like or comment down below. Let me know what you thought. You can click the link I've got down here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as I try to always have fresh content for you. I've got a link over here that's going to take you straight to SportStop.com, so you can check out all the other sweet lacrosse gear I've got, or you can take a look at one of these two videos on this side over here for the full overview on the Hammer 500, or a quick look on the Hammer 500 special colors in black and gray. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.